Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reviews Videocast, Episode 2. Of course, shout out to LuzZac for the match we had today. I made some mistakes that cost me the championship game. LuzZac won his game fair and square. He is the champ. Not going to take that away from him. I'm still the better Madden player, though. I'm going to say that because it's the truth.
Okay.
But come on. I won again. I won most of the games. Oh, I won all the games in the regular season. Most games on me. I won the title.
Yeah, bro. First to 50, bro. All right.
I won that.
Then
Yeah.
It was 50 to 48. You defended your
Right.
belt.
Correct.
Lost. And I defended it. The fastest title defense so far
That's fair.
from winning, and we lost. All right.
That's fine.
I'm
not mad.
better. I'm the better. I put the work in. I lab up. Toast to the champ. Preparation is key, as we can see with the Super Bowl. But
That's fair.
we'll touch on that towards the end of the show. Let's talk about the real big game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Set that off.
Yeah, so as you guys know, I was definitely rooting for the Rams to win this one. Odell, Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford, these are some guys that I felt needed and deserved to get their chip. I have nothing against Burrow and Chase and those guys. They did great. They got far. They did their part, but I definitely wanted the Rams to win. And defense wins championships, as we always say. And Aaron Donald was not losing tonight. But I would like to point out that they definitely OD'd for them with the flags at the end. But also, the Bengals got that no offensive pass interference call on Ramsey. So it was only fair. But at the end of the day, this was a boring game. I'll keep it real with you guys.
It was a boring game. Wow.
Boring game. Real boring. Listen, it was a great game. Not saying it wasn't, but I just compared to last year's Super Bowl and one before that, we were on the Eagles, on the Bucks. I don't know. This game was not. It's like we knew 100%. We knew that the Rams was going to win. You know, what I mean, that's what I felt. Unlike the other Super Bowls where you had no, you wasn't sure who was going to pull it off, but I really think that they wanted to make sure the Rams won because of the running that was happening on both sides. It was very, very, very questionable. But I'm gonna let you take it from there on that.
So quick reaction. I thought the Super Bowl was fair. I thought it went according to what I expected. I'm not gonna say it's a boring Super Bowl. The worst Super Bowl is the Rams Patriots. That's the worst Super Bowl in history. That was a snooze fest.
Okay.
That was terrible. Super Bowl, the 49ers and Chiefs, that was okay. And the Super Bowl, the best Super Bowl is still the Patriots, Seahawks, and the Patriots, Eagles in terms of entertaining.
Crazy comeback.
Well, even matched teams.
Right.
So yeah, but in terms of the hype built up for Super Bowl, it being in LA, all the stars is out.
Yeah. Yes.
I felt, it lived up to as best as it could to the hype that was built up for it, right? Absolutely, the Rams was the favorite. You always kind of felt throughout watching the game that the Rams not really gonna lose to the Bengals, right? But you knew there was every Super Bowl. There's always some calls that are just gonna go sometimes one-sided. There's always controversial calls. It's just the NFL's brand. They're just gonna stick to their brand. There's some calls are gonna go your way, some calls are not gonna go your way. I personally don't feel Ramsey should be bitching too much about it. I mean, he was already stumbling, and I think Jamar Chase was gonna make that play regardless. So I think him actually grabbing the face mask actually kind of saved his grace.
It wasn't Chase though. It was Higgins.
Who was it? Higgins. Excuse me,
yeah.
Higgins. Yeah, because we so used to Chase greasing like that. Apologies.
Yeah.
I think Higgins was making that play regardless. So it was saving grace that he was actually, got caught up with the face mask as inadvertent. But I mean, let's just get to the juice. My real take is, what was that at the end of the game? I mean, it was just you kind of felt like the Rams had to score a touchdown. It was like the third and goal, boom. That he bat that ball down. That was a bat down. Like
Yeah, there was no holding.
Bell bat that down. Like,
Well,
okay.
I concur.
But hey, it's Cooper Cup, cool. And then from there, just kind of had the onslaught. They even had the refs have like the meeting, like, yo, we gotta clean it up, guys. Like, it's at that point, like, look, man, we gotta clean this up. We gotta, we gotta get out of Dodge. But yeah, the Rams won. Okay. Aaron Donald got his curtain call play, which I felt that was a setup. Like
The run,
Zach Taylor, I felt like Zach Taylor couldn't call the play he really wanted to call on 3rd and 1. Why would you call a draw at that time? Clock is of the essence. That is the necessity. You got all your timeouts. Why would you do that? You got 2 of your timeouts. That doesn't make any sense. To then set up a 4th and 1 to give Donald, a game time situation that he thrives in. You don't want to give, and then you don't match protect on that play. Like after already being sacked so many times in the 3rd quarter. I mean, Joe Burrow broke the record for sacks. He got sacked 7 times. I think he may have broke the record. I think he got sacked more than 7 times. But Matthew Stafford had to win 13 games of the season. That's the ritual. Cooper Kupp is the triple crown. You can't have the triple crown receiver, who is also the pretty boy Caucasian, not get his ring. You know what I mean? Odell Beckham, he got to get a send-off. I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? And of course, Aaron Donald and McVay got to get their send-off. You can't have Aaron Donald going down as one of the greatest DNs. McVay, the young coach prodigy, and not get a championship, lose 2 Super Bowls. Like,
that's right.
Can't happen,
the other number 99. Respect him for sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Raheem Morris as well.
To get shouts to Raheem. Yeah, you guys trip.
Yeah, expert coach. But no, I agree. They act like they were playing Madden and they could run the ball like shit sweet. I mean, Bengals should have known better than that. I'm very confused with that play. Like I said, that's when it got boring to me. It got real boring because these are the 2 teams I expect to score a lot or do some high score. And they played like they were scared to play, or like you said, they were told not to do certain things.
Yeah. It's crazy. The NFL always gonna have that conspiracy shit hovering over all their championship games and their playoff games. The most blatant one was, of course, the Saints Rams, and the Rams forgot they were golf. The no pass interference,
that's correct.
Which was, I think that was the most egregious one because that was the one the Saints was really greasing, and everybody wanted to see Breeze versus Brady. Like, first of all, that headline is Grease. Breeze v Brady. That's you can't make. I mean, I don't even know why Goodell wouldn't even want that. Like, that would have been lit. You know what I'm saying?
That was like a leg drop too. Everybody, it was crazy. But I mean, listen, like I said, that's why I called this game boring. I love football. Don't get it twisted. I just felt that right after the half, I felt like things had to be done a certain way. It didn't feel like either team had their own free will at this point. I felt like everything was scripted, and that's why I said, all right, it's boring. I already know Rams is going to win because they're not allowing the Bengals to play the way they want to play. Chase is not getting the ball. They're not play action it. They're not doing trick plays like they did in the first half. It's like they came in the first half. It's all right, guys, you play however you want. Second half, we call the shots. And that's what it felt like to me. Because that Darnold last tackle, when he pulled him back, you saw Darnold's face looking at the sideline like, yeah, I did my part, right? I did my part. Yeah, I did it. I did it, right? Okay, good. All right, good. I did it. Okay, good. I did it. All right.
Yeah, even like Zach Taylor when he went to McVay, if you look at his face, it just looked like he had that look like, all right, man, you got this one. Like, you know what it is. I know what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Yeah. It's like, damn, NFL, Cincinnati can't get no love. They can never win the Super Bowl. Like, damn, bro. They lost again on a final drive the same way they lost, back in the 80s against the 49ers with Montana's drive. Like, it wasn't as theatrical as the original Super Bowl when they got in there with Boomer. But, that was crazy. But here is my Illuminati theory. This is why the LA Rams had to win. Tom Brady, just last year, in the second boring Super Bowl, Bucks Chiefs, which was just egregious. All right. So the two most boring Super Bowls, your boy, the GOAT, Tom Terrific, is a part of. Copy. But all last year, he was talking about Tom Brady's going to be the only one to have his team host a Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. What just happened today?
Yeah.
The Rams hosted the Super Bowl and won.
They're
Matthew
second.
Stafford, hey, but Tom Brady doesn't. He doesn't want to share records, bro.
Nobody's going to care about this.
Matthew Stafford beat him to get to the Super Bowl. Not directly, but
I know.
En route to his Super Bowl appearance.
I know. But we're going to look at it like the Madden curse. Both Tom Brady and your boys on the cover. Pat Mahomes.
So how does Tom Brady feel about it? I'm pretty sure Tom Brady's pretty tight about this.
No, he gives no fucks. Let me tell you why Tom gives no fucks.
Right,
because you have to understand something as well. The Illuminati take, I'm with you. I just feel that the NFL says, listen, Tom Brady OD'd. He didn't want to leave until he won. So we're not going to have any more old people stick around. All right? We're going to make sure all the old people who deserve a ring to get it. You know why? Because Burrow's going to be around for a while. Pat Mahomes going to be around for a while.
Josh Allen going to be around for a while. Jackson going to be around for a while. Right?
There you go. Yes, let's get all these old folks to retire now, because Donald will stick around. He probably won't stick around. If he lost. Matthew Stafford's going to stick around, I'm sure, if he lost. You understand?
Yeah.
So he's like, listen,
Matthew Stafford's retiring. He's out of it.
Oh, he should. He better. So should Darnold.
He's out.
I think at this point, like I said, at this point.
But you still got Aaron Rodgers though. Aaron Rodgers is on some.
He's the only one. He's the only one left.
So next year he get his curtain call ring?
Nah, he won't. He's going to be Brett Favre. He's following Brett Favre's footsteps. He's going to go to another team. He's going to try. He's going to go to 49ers. He's going to try to win there. I agree with that.
Yeah, 49ers for sure.
He's going to try to win there. Whether he do it or not, it is what it is. That's what he's going to do. He's going to pull Brett Favre. Brett Favre went to his team, Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Remember? He went.
Rivals, yeah. Correct.
That's it. So your boy's going to do the same thing. He's the only one left.
I totally agree with you. Yes, the NFL is cleansing the league of all the veteran and the legacy players and bringing in all this new, young energy. I mean, the Super Bowl head coaches were both young hotshots. They both were under 40. Yeah. So, the Bengals are a super young team.
Yep. They'll be back again.
The way to get Burrow almost got hurt. You see Odell. I don't think Odell got anything left in that tank. I think he might have to probably retire.
He should. He got the championship. He got what he wanted.
He got his ring.
He got a shot.
And just go into Hollywood and just ride out.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way it's going, a lot of these young players, man, with the scheduling, all these extra games, we got the extra games now, 17-game season. These players ain't gonna last, bro. That's the problem with the NFL right now.
Well, let's get the old folks out and let these young guys do what they got to do, bro. Do you know who came out, like you said yourself? You know who started the whole ritual tonight?
The Rock.
The People's Champ, exactly.
Yeah, I know. The People's Champ.
He came out. Crazy. He came out. He started the ritual in L.A. Well, you know how L.A. does, bro. You know how the sacrifice is going in L.A. Came out, did his what he had to do, and then the halftime show. Halftime show was I liked it. Wasn't mad at it at all.
Yeah, the halftime show's good, but my thing is, were they lip syncing, bro?
I have no idea.
Did the audio sound kind of strange to you? Like
a little bit.
It just felt weird. I'm not sure if it was. I thought it was a good halftime show.
I agree.
Well, I was surprised to see 50. I didn't think.
Me neither. That was surprised. That was surprising. That was good.
And he did his joint. I think Kendrick killed it. Kendrick had the best performance.
He did.
And then Kendrick and Snoop, to me, anchored the performances. I mean, Drake did his thing.
Mary J did her thing too.
Yeah, wife wasn't too approved of the Mary's second song. No more drama. She's like, why is she doing this sad ass song?
Because everybody has to pick the songs they don't want. Nobody was cursing. These are all songs that were
Oh, because it's NBC, right?
hits.
NBC,
All
yeah, they go
songs that
on.
was hits. 50 had to pick in the club, right? He had to. Like
Yeah, that's true.
he couldn't choose nothing else. It was like 50. You coming on? All right, you got to pick in the club. That's it.
Man, it works out for 50 because he got the whole power universe going on. So now he's
Oh
just
yeah,
on Super
50 is good
Bowl,
right now.
so he's Gooch. Eminem
Yeah,
is chill. Mary just coming off of the season finale of Ghost season 2. She's
yeah.
Gucci. You know what I
They
mean?
had a new
Snoop.
album too.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard it. Yeah, I just feel like Kendrick's performance invigorated it. You
Powerful.
know what I'm saying?
It was powerful.
Yeah. I love that he performed. Pimp Butterfly track from the album. We're gonna be all right. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Song
tracks.
choice.
Yep.
I felt that performance kind of like invigorated, the halftime show.
Yes.
In terms of the commercials, I mean, for the past couple of years, Super Bowl ads have been pretty bum sauce.
Yeah,
Pretty
this year
bum
was pretty better.
sauce.
This year was better though.
Yeah, it was good. I'm gonna give it a solid B. What's some of your favorites?
Coinbase, 100%. That shit
Oh,
was
first of all,
simple, hilarious. I love the beats and the colors. Scan the
yo,
QR code. Beautiful.
the 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 crypto NFT propaganda was on full
Crypto,
display. God damn.
100%. Like I
That
said,
man is going extra ham. That's how I know the bubble
no,
about
bro.
to burst, my dude.
Nah, bro. This is what I'm talking. This is what I was talking about in our last podcast. Crypto is big right now. We
I
haven't
know
seen a
we
crypto.
psychic, bro. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know this was good. Like have you ever seen that many
That's my point.
crypto
That's my point.
NFT ads ever, bro?
No, not
I
even
never. I didn't.
everything. No, nothing.
Oh,
This is the first time I've seen any Coinbase, Crypto.com, FTX, and it was 4 of them. 4 crypto ads, all in one shot.
with heavy hitters.
Yeah,
You had the LeBron one, like
yeah. Oh,
damn,
I forgot
like
the LeBron one. That's 5.
yeah, like
5. It was one with the
whoa,
people floating. It was the one with Larry, right? And it was
yeah.
Coinbase,
Larry David.
Crypto.com, and then you're right, and then LeBron. So 5.
Jeez,
Crypto's
bro.
huge, guys. People don't sleep. Tell me, y'all.
It's
It ain't
crazy,
too late.
bro.
It's not too late. It
Yo,
will be,
I'm
but it's not
looking.
too late.
I'm looking like some dude talking about he waiting for the rapture of the way I'm going against crypto. Like, niggas
For
gonna
real.
think I'm in the Stone Age. I'm like, nah, man. F computers. I got my typewriter right here, bro. Like, nah, school bay.
Yeah,
But
that was
I'm
huge.
still not with it, bro.
I hear
I'm
you. You
still
won't be
not
with it.
with it.
That's fine. We
You know
can
what I'm
keep
saying?
that.
Until I'm forced via the covenant.
And it might not be too late then either. But we did definitely had some good commercials with some
The best
nostalgic
commercial
people.
was the Michelob Ultra commercial. That is the ad championship for me.
Which one?
The Michelob Ultra commercial with Manning.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Serena
That was hilarious.
and all other athletes
Yeah.
and actors.
That was funny.
Bowling.
That was great.
This guy Peyton Manning is greasing with his post football career. Jesus
but
Christ.
Don't sleep on that. The commercial with the football players, the video game, the NFL commercial.
Oh
They all came out
yeah.
the video game. That shit was hilarious.
That was good. I liked the Amazon commercial was great with Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a funny one. Also, the Austin Powers one.
That's my second favorite. That comes in
hilarious.
second. The GM commercial, that was fantastic. Love it.
Yes.
The
one with Batista and our boy from
that was great. Yes.
Yeah, that was hilarious too.
Yeah.
And I even like that commercial, the whatever car that was, the one
the Silverado?
The one throwing shots at Tesla. It was like
Polestar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I heard about them. I watched a couple of documentaries of their come up. I forgot what country they based out of, but I don't want to say the wrong information. I think it's Swedish. I'm not sure, but
that was an intriguing commercial though. I was very impressed. I was like, wow, throwing shots at Tesla. That was funny.
The other propaganda explosion was the EV. The EV explosion, electric vehicles, like mad EV commercials. Jeez, even with the dog, the Zeus one with Schwarzenegger, and then the electric dog was crazy. I was like, wow, awesome. Yeah.
I like the meta one too, the metaverse one.
Of course, you don't like that meta. So here's my thing with that. I'm glad you segued to that. So does that mean the Oculus you have now is going
Yeah.
to be obsolete?
No, I have the Quest 2.
Oh, so you already have it. Well, let's say
Yeah,
people
yeah.
have the other version.
The
What's
first
that?
one, they still be able to use it.
So then you could just download the software and all
Yeah,
joints.
yeah. You do the software update and go for it. The old one, I think the only difference is the battery life, right? So,
Copy.
and the RAM or whatever the case is. But this one I got here is the two. The two is pretty. I don't say it's old, but it's still it's not new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they come out with the new one, I know Apple's coming out with their VR headset in 2023 as well. Um, you're going to see all the companies coming up with their VR and their AR technology in all of this year and next year because the metaverse is coming.
So
It's coming.
I got an interesting theory. Like, I think this one shot deal situation with the Super Bowl is starting to lose its luster. Because
What do you mean?
look, next week you have the NBA what? All-Star Weekend. And I think the NBA All-Star Weekend is going to outshine Super Bowl weekend. Like, I know one's a championship and it's like the finale of the actual season for that league, and the other is just like the you know the season
Midway.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mid-season.
But I think the way the All-Star Weekend is set up, that formula that they had from way back when, I just think like that's the one thing that the NFL wish they can have. They try to do with the Pro Bowl the week before, and they had all the theatrics and it was in Vegas and all that. But I mean, it just falls short. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Is anybody going to talk about this Super Bowl
Next week?
tomorrow?
No. Only
Forget
we are
next
for
week.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. Besides people who are getting paid to talk about it,
Yes.
probably not. Joint.
Yeah. Well, no. Tomorrow, yes, because it's like me. I'm going to go into the office. We're going to. Everybody's going to say, "Hey, you watch the game?" Or we're going to have the conversation. Whoever won their bets. Speaking of which, I did win the FanDuel, picking the
You
Rams to
won?
win $285. Picking
Oh yeah,
$5. Yeah.
I did the high fidelity,
Uh,
high risk reward situation, so I won nothing.
yeah, I did
But
one
it's
of
all
those
good.
too. I did the one of those.
My
I did a
parlay, I
parlay.
almost won.
Yeah.
Odell scored his touchdown. Cooper scored his touchdown. Mixon had over 60 rushing yards. I just needed the QB scrambles. I couldn't believe I didn't get that. I'm like,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I'd have won 3 bands. Like, come on,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. It's
It's
all
fine.
good.
But yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow, like I said, that's going to be the topic of conversation because people are going to be like, "Hey, I won the box for this. I won the box for that. Oh, the game this," and that's it. After tomorrow, I don't believe so. I think until they do their whole, you know, parade, we'll hear about it again. But that's it. You're right. Next is going to be the All Star Weekend, the slam dunk competition, a 3-point shootout. Who's going to win the,
Yeah,
East
and
West?
like and NBA kind of got him because what I'm trying to say is series. Like, I'm thinking way ahead, but it sounds crazy to say this, bro. This is crazy talk, but I think at some point the NFL is going to try to have like maybe series format in the postseason. I know that sounds ridiculous, my dude.
It
But
does.
if
It
you
does.
think about it in the sense of the problem with the NFL is too finite. It's boom, 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 boom. And the way things are going now, if you think of it, it's all about subscriptions, setting up your streaming services, and basically extending the energy as long as you can. And
Right.
the NFL, they already kind of started leaning towards this. They what? Extended the regular season to
Yeah.
17 games.
Right.
Why? Because they are trying to what? Expand their market capitalization, bro. And that's why
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying that.
yeah, I hear you, but I don't think changing the format to a series game in the postseason is any helpful. The
Look, I
problem
give you
is the players. You can't do that to them. The players first and foremost. Yes, if we're gonna have robots in there, it's a different story. If we're gonna have AI, you laugh. I think that's more feasible than having a series. I think having AIs in there playing football instead of humans, then that's a different ball game, right?
Peep,
That's what I think.
peep this. Your favorite basketball player is the reason why the NBA postseason has is best out of 7 from round 1 all the way to the finals. Remember back in the day, it was best of
It
the
was
5.
3. Yeah.
Yes, you win
Correct.
3 games, the first and the second
Right.
round, and
Right.
bang. And then when you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, then it's best out of 7. And why?
Right.
Because your boy Shaq and Kobe was what?
Oh,
Swept everybody. Remember that
course.
year? You was like, yo, Lakers are losing 0 games. Remember that? Everybody hated you, Troy.
Yes, of course.
Everybody in the family, yo, get out of here. He's like, yo, don't get mad. Shaq is dominant. We the dominant.
Yes.
We the best.
Of course.
Come on,
That's
bro.
what it is.
And then they swept everybody. It was bad. It was bad for the league because none of the teams that was facing the Lakers had opportunity to what? Get any market capitalization shares with home games and going, maybe possible game 6s and game 7s. Why? Because they get swept. School bag, delete, no more extra revenue for you. What does Stern do? Okay, the owners came, called them, they complaining, yo, you can't have this, man. And Stern's like, all right. Every round in the playoffs, best out of 7. Is that fair? Great. School bag, thanks. Look at baseball.
Yeah.
Same thing. Now they're like, no. They took the NFL strategy. Let's have a 1-game playoff.
Right.
Before we start the series.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Leading up to the World Series joint. Come on, baby. And now the NFL's in the situation where it's like, okay, everything is fine now. And the reason why I'm saying this, because I want the audience to understand it, is a reason, the method to my madness. The Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen game. That game, the way it went back and forth so crazy, that game, as great as it was also equal. As great as a gift it was equal curse. Showcasing like, yo, you should have a best out of 3. It sounds so effing crazy. It probably will never happen, but I know there's got to be rumbles within the owners somewhere, somehow.
It's called Any Given Sunday for a reason.
I hear you, bro.
We really have to think about a lot, or they will have to think about a lot if they want to do that, right? Because again, it's the player's health, right? I mean, honestly, the best team would win out of any series, right? We can't sit back and say that, okay, if we gave the Bills and Chiefs 3 games to play,
who will be the winner of that game?
That the Chiefs would have won. They would have won 2 other. So why put them through that?
And again, for capitalization, look at college football.
Yeah,
before the college football playoff, and I'm glad we're talking about this because that's right, ain't nobody's thinking about this. So if anybody bring it up, they heard it on this fucking channel. I don't care nobody say. Look at college football playoff. Before that, it was the BCS championship. We never used to watch college. They would basically go through a whole season, and out of all of umpteen teams and umpteen divisions, they'll pick the 2 best teams and go for the national championship.
Right.
And for how many years? Athletic directors was complaining, coaches, universities, they was bitching. Right. And eventually we came to what? The football playoff, right? First it was just 4 teams. Now they stretching it out. Now they're going to stretch it out. They're going to try to make it 8. You know what I mean? But even NCAA, you know what I mean? They have the 68, 61st, or some crazy joint before the actual tournament start and all sort of stuff, you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. Is it going to happen? Probably absolutely freaking not. But the way this market capitalization energy is going, everybody just want to just draw up the revenue shares and the profit margins as much as they can. You can't rule it out. That's what I'm saying.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I feel the problem with that is, just like with every other series, we're not going to watch it. We're going to, all right, this team winning, okay, we'll wait to see who's going to win and wait for the next one. We're not going to watch it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It was a stretch.
What they need to do is fix the overtime rules in the postseason. That I feel should be changed. That I feel if one team scores, the other team scores, like they should go back and forth until
Oh,
one
like
defense stops, like college. Right?
oh yeah.
No, but only in the postseason, right? In the regular season, keep it the way it is.
I
At the end
agree.
of regulation, ties.
That's
It
that's
won't
gonna
right.
that's gonna
But
happen
that
because of
right.
Pat Mahomes and Josh
Yes.
Allen.
Yes.
That's gonna happen.
So for me, that is more doable. They should fight about that in the postseason. Give them the opportunity to go back and forth because of it's the postseason because there's only one game. So everything you could do to help the one gamers, that's what the NFL needs to do. But to add series to it, I don't think it'll be as fun as it is now.
They also
You know?
got to change the. They got to find a way to have a break in the season, in the middle of the season, and then have like your All Star.
You see, the problem
college
with
break.
that, is that nobody's going to want to play because they don't want to get hurt for the regular season.
Exactly, correct.
That's the issue. So it is the way it is now, which is after you're out the playoffs, go play this game for fun.
Which is
Do nothing,
meaningless. Which
right?
is
Do
meaningless.
nothing.
Yeah.
Do nothing. Have fun. I think the Pro Bowl should be more of a, like you said, it shouldn't be a game. It should be in the middle of the season. They go inside. Here's all the top people so far from this division, top people so far from that division. And if you continue to play as great as you are, and you get all the way to the end of the season, still being that player, you get an incentive, right?
Exactly.
It shouldn't be
You
right.
get a
It
check.
shouldn't be
You get a check.
right. It shouldn't be you guys should play against each other, play on the same team. It should be you're a Pro Bowler. If you continue, that's half. So halfway, these are all the top people. You get a check for that.
They get the check already, but
Right.
versus instead of just
Right.
playing the games, just
Correct.
delete it.
And then at the end of the season, now you go, hey, if you continue, you get your other check. You understand? You go down in the books as you were a Pro Bowler for that year at the end of the season.
The crazy thing, though, of course, the broadcast media they want to air these games. So
well, no, we don't have to air it. Listen, you don't have to do games. Do what they do on Saturdays. Do the whole drills. Have
do the challenges and the skills.
Have the top people do the skills. Have them do the bench pressing. Again, this is all at the end of this is right before Super Bowl. They can still do those things, make it fun. They're going to do, touch or whatever touch football or flag. They don't have to play a full on top of this side versus top of that side because nobody's going to play. Nobody's going to care. But at the end of all of it, this game gets I would say like a 2.5 stars out of 5 for me. I'm happy for the Rams. I'm happy for Odell. Happy for Donald, of course. Von Miller gets his next chip. I'm happy for them in doing so. I'm happy for Burrow and Cincinnati because those guys are going to be hell come the AFC. Whoever's on the AFC side, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills.
The AFC is the best conference right now in terms of talent. They got Josh Allen, Mahomes, action. Yes. They got Burrow, those four alone, and they got homie from the Chargers. I don't want to forget his name right now. Yeah, quarterback from the Chargers. Why am I forgetting his name? But go ahead.
Because Blaine Gabb. No, not Gabb. Listen, don't matter. The rookie. Rookie. But leave a comment below, guys. Who we trying to talk about right now? But the main reason why I wanted the Rams to win also is I want to leave a link in the description below to the NFL. Basically, based on statistics in the financial space, because of course, I'm in the crypto, the stocks, etc. Every time the NFC team won the Super Bowl, the stock market went up 20-something%.
Are you serious?
Every time the AFC team won the Super Bowl, the stock market dropped a certain amount of percent.
That's crazy, bro.
So when we heard talking about Illuminati and shit, we really got to think about all levels of it. They did the statistics. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Actually, 2 of them. One from a financial YouTuber I watch and also one from the NFL. Both of them explaining and showing proof of every year when a team won from the NFC, stock market went up. I think only 1 year, and that was either because of COVID or 9/11. One year that happened. But again, if the NFC team wins, stock market goes up. AFC team wins, stock market goes down.
Oh, that's crazy. I think everything you said is correct. Happy for Von Miller. He greased, all the guys, all the vets that got their rings first time. And the vets, Eric Weddle, came back and got a ring. That's beautiful. So you're definitely right. This was the curtain call for a lot of the veterans
Yes. Yeah.
in terms of the Rams organization and those who just been acquired by the Rams. So respects to y'all. The future of the NFL is question mark. You got a lot of young talent.
It looks promising. Looks great. Looks great.
You got Bryce Young about to come in. You know, Malik Willis. I think he's the Cam Newton 2.0.
Okay.
You got two vets left bugging: Russell Wilson and Rodgers.
Both are going on a new team next year.
Correct. So they got to get their curtain calls. They got to get out of the league, right?
Russell could come to Tampa if he wants to.
You think so?
He could if he wants. Listen, but Tampa Bay's quarterback position is wide open.
Justin Herbert is his name.
I was right. I was close. Playing game with Justin Herbert.
No, that's not. My apologies, Charger Nation. You know what I'm saying? You know, we New York guys, man. You know, respects to y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
so of course.
Yeah, Justin Herbert, he's definitely a beast.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
I think he might be the dark horse MVP next year. I hope the Chiefs don't waste Mahomes' years. Because they can't really add any more players. You know, Mahomes getting 500 M's.
The team is perfect. They're good. They don't need to add nobody else. They're fine.
Listen,
they lost barely.
They can't Keep Matthew. They're gonna end up having to let him go unless he just takes Tyrann Mathieu. He takes like less money. Oh, and we can't go without saying we hope Deshaun Watson gets his just due because they definitely slimed him.
I really want him to come to Bucks. I really want him to come to Tampa. I want him to come to Tampa. That's
so we want to see what the Deshaun Watson watch. You know, I think he is going to be the next LeBron James of the NFL.
Yeah.
He was trending towards that, and I think there were certain powers that be that try to once that situation happened.
He didn't want to play for Houston, so they were like, "Oh, we gotta situate you."
Yeah. Once the situation happened,
check out the podcast, guys.
Yeah, they try to quiet him out, you know, and
right.
It is what it is, you know. Of course, you know, respect to the process. You know, we don't condone all what may have happened or not happened.
Correct.
But still,
correct.
You know what I mean? I'm a big Watson fan, Washington Clemson, so I just hope that he gets a good team, gets a good situation. But yeah, the Rams are champions, and LA is lit right now. Everybody this summer is gonna go to LA. Even tourism in LA is gonna explode now.
That's correct.
And I'm gonna close it with this. Now, LeBron, the pressure's on you, bro.
LA won, so you gotta win too.
Even though he already won in LA, but still,
you gotta keep it up.
I mean? Yeah. So we'll see how this NBA season turns out, but I'll give the Super Bowl season a solid B+. The postseason was an A. I think all the postseason games were great.
They were fun. Yes.
One of the best collective of postseason games ever.
Correct.
Across the board, A and N. And Super Bowl, I'm gonna give it just a solid B- joint. I give it a B- joint. It was solid. That's
totally fine. All right. Well, listen, guys. Thanks for watching us. Of course, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the dislike button if you don't like it. All right. Shout out to Zach. He got his title. We're gonna do an NBA one as well.
Yeah, I'm making the championship. Highlight. You know what I mean? Just check my story, LuzZac on IG. Check the story. It will be up within the next 2 hours. Thanks.
I ain't worried about that. Subscribe, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Like I said, we have videos coming.
Follow Tech Teddy, man. He got all that crypto knowledge. You know what I mean? For you crypto nerds.
Oh yeah, of course. I got the block video coming up. This also makes me about $2 to $3 in algo a day.
What is this? What is that?
It's called Block Create. I'm gonna do a video. I have an unboxing of it. I'm definitely gonna do the video so you guys can actually see.
You make revenue by it just lighting up?
Yeah, by it lighting up. I don't have to put it on Wi-Fi or nothing because this is like one of the early adopters. So it changes colors. I have a remote that could change its colors too. But yeah, it's a video game as well. So you can have your block join another block and you guys can have video games going. You can get more rewards, but I get about I think $2 to $3 a day in Algorithm. That's another project that I like as well. Again, guys, yeah, he said check out the Tech Teddy channel. I just put a video up there today about the Raspberry Pi, which I get
I don't know
money
what
on
the hell
too.
that is too, but it's just
But
crazy, man.
Time's going. Like I said, we're gonna keep this content coming. That is the goal. We're not gonna stop. You understand? We definitely trying out different streaming platforms for videos. Riverside was the first one. This is StreamYard, so we'll see which one is the better. I got some lighting coming next. I ordered some stuff for me and LuzZac, so we have better quality cameras, better sounding.
He's in a dark net over there.
Yeah,
in his dark cave, his dark palace.
Of course. But we want to switch up some stuff, get some better views, everything. So, but again, guys, thanks for sticking it out with us. We want to bring the content. We don't want to wait. Check us out in the next video. We're going to drop videos. We don't have a timeline yet, but we're going to drop it when we feel like dropping it. So, like I said, thanks again. Subscribe. We'll keep saying it. Thumbs up. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Salute.